Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone!
Woohoo!
Yeah, everyone going out, watching their local parade, dyeing those rivers green, or not.
We're watching Netflix.
Or maybe we're just watching Netflix, right? I am joined today with one of my favorite assistant chefs, Lauralee. She can speak, I promise. And I am Lainey Stump, and I love to help the people in my life look better, feel better, have more energy by making better choices in the food that they eat and the products that they use. And we are going to celebrate the day with a delicious Shamrock-esque shake. And what is so great about this particular shake recipe is you can pretty much make it with ingredients you can get from the grocery store. It doesn't. Most shakes will require a high quality whey protein powder, which not everyone has. Everyone should get though, and let me know if you need some suggestions on that. This is the one we're currently using. We have just a little bit. Actually, we've used a decent amount, but we bought this back in, I think, December, and we've been slowly going through it. But so most shakes require a whey protein isolate. That's the kind you want. You don't want any sugars, no sweeteners, nothing ick in your pure whey protein powder. But this one doesn't take that. So win-win. So shall we get busy? Okay. So in your blender, and by the way, I don't have like some $500 Vitamix blender. I've got an Oster. We just recently killed our last Oster. Oster? Maybe it's Oster. Rhymes with toaster. I think it's Oster. Okay, Oster blender. We killed it and we needed to buy a new one, so we bought one that has a food processor attachment too. It also has a smoothie cycle where it's specially designed to grind up the frozen stuff, and so the blades it alternates how the blades go. And so it does a really good job of getting things smooth. But our $35 one also did a very good job. So don't let quality of blender make you say, oh, I can't do that, because it can't. Okay, so what gives this shake fluff and protein is just a half a cup of good old cottage cheese. I usually use 1% cottage cheese. It's very versatile. Now, if you're one of those people, I don't like cottage cheese, you're not a first grader, right? Right. Yeah, we don't whine about food. But also, you don't even know. It doesn't taste like cottage cheese at all by the time you're done. Oh, I need that. Okay, here, you hold that. So, I just put in a half a cup of cottage cheese. I will type out this recipe so it's easier for you, then you can just print it out. And then a cup of nut milk. This is almond coconut blend. Dump. But you can also just use straight almond milk. Turn it over, or cashew milk if you can find it. We're having a hard time finding it.
And use a regular unsweetened original.
Unsweetened coconut milk. That is correct. Dumpy, 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 dumpy. There we go. Okay, now to make it nice, rich, and creamy, you can put that down. Thanks. You have a choice. You need 2 tablespoons of your choice of heavy cream or half and half. If you don't have them, skip it. It's fine. It'll still be good. I'm going to do one of each. So, can you dump that for me? And then let's do one and half and half. All right. That's just so it's rich, but not too rich. Now, this could be a single serve if you're using it as a meal substitute. I usually split something this big into 2 servings. And then a teaspoon and a half of vanilla. Some of that's dripped out already. It was excited to go in there. There you go. And then 2 to 3 drops of peppermint essential oil that is safe for consumption. If it's not labeled safe for consumption, please don't consume it. If you bought it from just a store, probably wouldn't consume it. So check that label.
That smells good.
You like the way that smells? Yeah. So if you are not a mint fan, you can make it vanilla, and you might just want to increase the amount of vanilla. Then I'm going to go with about 3 teaspoons of super sweet blend. You could also use Pyure. You could use just a straight stevia extract powder. That works too. Now here's the one thing that you might not have lying around on your shelves. This is glucomannan. It is a thickener made from a root vegetable, kind of like a yam. It's fantastic. It helps monitor blood sugar, keep blood sugar stable, helps keep you feeling full. So, and I buy like a kind of a vitamin size jar, and then I transfer it into my glass jar about once every 9 months. So consider adding this to your next Amazon order, or let me know if you need to know where to pick that up, because you only use like 1/4 teaspoon. Dumpy? If you have xanthan gum lying around, you can use that instead. And then you might be going, yeah, that's great, but it looks really pale. Doesn't look like a Shamrock shake. Shamrock shakes are green. Of course they are. But do you think McDonald's uses a natural green? No. And in fact, if you want to listen, my husband will be happy to tell you about his experience with the Shamrock shake and the bathroom some other time. We're not going to get into that, but all my kids know that story. We're going to use spinach, and this is where I lose most people. They're like, oh, that's disgusting. What are you doing putting spinach in there?
Somebody just dropped on the video.
I'm not lost.
You're not lost. See, the 7-year-old is still with me. So we're going to put in just a couple teaspoons of frozen spinach. And honestly, things like this are the only reason why I even have frozen spinach lying around, because I love raw spinach, but the cooked spinach type stuff isn't that great. So that is it. Put in about probably 12 ice cubes, and then blend the ever-loving daylights out of the shake, okay? You might need to stop it, scrape it down on the sides, get all the spinach blended in. And when you're done, look, you have a green Shamrock shake. Oh, yes. Drink it. What do you think? Do you have words? No. Okay.
Do you have a brain freeze?
But is it good? It is really good. And look at that. You just snuck some vegetables in. Tricky. All right. That is it. Please share this video to all your favorite leprechauns, and we will be talking to you again soon. Thanks a bunch, guys. Take care.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.